All right, ready to go here. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. Inside corner for a strike, and we are underway. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. In the air, right side. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And that is out of play.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Anthony Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Andres Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that one popped in the air, left field. DeLuca sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. And that is that. Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third. First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
In the air, left field. Taylor on the move. Puts it away for the out. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Burke back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
That missed by a lot. And 1-1. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Hit hard, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. And that's fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nope. What a stop. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. On the ground to first. Could be two. To second for one. Return throw to first. Got him. That one not close. Ball one. And it's fouled away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for two. Now a relay to second. The tag, and they... First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. And that one fouled off. In the air, left side. Taylor on his way over. Here's Riley Green. Hit in the air, center field. Here's Riley Green. Lined, and that's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Waste no time there.
Fought off foul. The 0-1. And a foul ball.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Left-hand batter waits. That one's upstairs, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Boozer back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one away. And that is downstairs. And that's ball one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The throw into second. Around first. Digging for two. Now the tag at second. And he's out. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. In the air, left field, down the line, and it's out of play, a foul ball. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Off balance speed, there's one. Here's Riley Green. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Center field, Robert moves under it. Here's Riley Green. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul. The 0-1. That's towards center. First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. And fouled off. Malloy, the lead runner at second. Ibanez at first with no outs. On the ground to second, might be two. First and second, no outs. Riley Green getting ready to hit. Squirts away a little bit. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So on the wild pitch, two guys advance. And the 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. First and second, no outs. And up next for Detroit, Riley Green. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Robert sizes this one up. First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. That one ripped. Into the dive. Here's Riley Green. Hot shot to first and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. That one ripped, but foul. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Outside low, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. First and second, no outs. Here's Riley Green. Burke back to work. Line drive. First and second, no outs. And next to hit for Detroit, Riley Green. And that one is lifted in. First and second, No outs. And now it's going to be Riley Green. That one outside. Ball one. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Boom. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0.
When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Giolito back to work. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. One down. Here's Wade Boggs now. And first offering is fouled off. Littell. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. They got it for out number 2. Littell back to work.
You know, these Yankees just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little...
Ripped to first, caught. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double. That's out to center field. One down. Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. On the ground. One down. And now Wade Boggs. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. One down. Base is empty. Out to short. Jump throw. On target. He got him. Nice play. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
Now this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
And ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and high fly ball deep left field. And that is a foul ball. That one the other way. One down. Here's Wade Boggs now. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Julio Rodriguez, batting with one down, takes a strike. And that is in for a strike. 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Cal Raleigh in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
0-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back in Seattle, now it's Randy Arozarena. Swinging a foul straight back. Springs ready to fire now. Tap foul at the plate. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Batting done.
Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
First baseman, Jonathan
Solano takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And that is out of play. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the right side. It's in and out of his glove. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. There to beat him by an eyelash. Ezequiel Tovar will hit next. The shortstop takes a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a go-ahead run on base. Ezequiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Next for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Ball 1 there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out.
That was pretty nasty. Bases loaded, nobody out. Stepping in for San Diego, Eggy Rosario. Rodriguez back to work. Out towards left center. McCarthy. He settles under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And it hits the base. No play. That's an infield single. Back here in Kansas City, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Twins DH, Matt Wallner.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got.
New inning getting started, and now the Minnesota designated hitter, Matt Wallner. That's in there. Strike one. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground, and they can roll him up for two.
Slice down the right side. And the right-hander deals. That one at triple digits. Ripped to third and caught. The Twins down to their final out. Here's Trevor Larnach.
Oh, that's out.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late with the swing there. The Twins down to their final strike.
2 strikes.
Got it! And that's the ball game. Shea Langoliers up next for the A's. Ricky on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. High leverage spot, and here is Seiya Suzuki. Double play ball to second. The flip. There's one. The double play ends it right here.
Hey, kid, don't ever wash that shirt. It's definitely your lucky day.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Aye. 0-1. Nope, that's foul.
Six outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Five outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go. Four outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Six running at first base. Number 13, Kevin Alcantara.
Out.
Three outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Got him.
Only 1 out remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. Oh, they can't overcome the...
Look at Captain High Roller over here.
Seven outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Oh.
6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Hey! 0-2 is the count.
Five outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Ball 1. Ball.
Four outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
Foul ball.
Three outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go. They've done it.
First and second, 2 outs. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That's out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Trout leads off first with 1 away. Outside with a breaking ball. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike 2.
2-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. And that's a double. And the batter now, Mason Wynn. Strike one.
Well, this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
That's in. Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
Well,
and a swing and a miss. 1 out. He's 2 outs away. Lars Nootbaar digs in now. So the tying run at second. And that one fouled off. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. In the air, center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 1 out left for the Cardinals. Number 9. Next up for the Cardinals. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Man on second, 2 down. That one at triple digits. That's off the mark. Ball 2. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Smith is just 1 strike away. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. That's the ball game. All right, ready to get underway. Now a chance for Pete Crow Armstrong. Up the middle. Witt. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single. Now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Rudder takes off. Pitch is high.
That's the ball.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed.
Runner goes again. There's a ball.
1 strike.
Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Crow Armstrong at third with nobody out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Isbell under it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it.
Everything came together for him. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Oh, now this ball gets down. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Now the left fielder, Billy Williams.
Billy Williams.
Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw.
Safe.
One down. Runners at second and third. Strike two.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
On the ground, right side. Played the play, and it cut him down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
So up next, Alfonso Soriano. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
All ones to count.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. And a swing and a miss. Bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. Vinny Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. Now one missed. One out. Bases empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Suzuki has a beat on it. Brings it in. That's out number 2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Brett. First offering, and it just misses.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That's off the inside corner, and now 3-0. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Ripped, but it curls foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And here it comes. Pasquantino, the lead runner, out at second. Brett at first, 2 out of the inning. Got him swinging. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He circles the bases. It's 2-0. Here's Nico Horner. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Batting none.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. And a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now at the plate, reached on an infield single his first time. Late on that fastball.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swings through that.
That was straight queso
No
right
ball,
there.
2 strikes.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. 1 gone, runner at first. And here is Matt Shaw. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Schreiber checks the runner. Crow Armstrong back in on a dive. Runner goes again. Pitch misses inside. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Here's Anthony Rizzo now. Doubled in his first AB. He caught it behind his back. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the DH, Freddie Fermin. Ground ball right side. Rizzo steps on the bag and quickly 1 away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Dairon Blanco stands in now and watches strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And down on strike. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Chris Stratton.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Suzuki swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now here is Billy Williams.
Ball 1.
Tag save. The throw from Perez too late. Suzuki at second with nobody out. This one lifted in the air, left field. Blanco makes the play. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. He makes the grab. Out number 2. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. Rolled slowly to first. He takes it himself to the bag. And back here at Kauffman Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Right through there for a strike. That's to third, and it stays fair.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Witt batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Foul ball still 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as the stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. And that one is inside. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Blue puts it away, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. With Merrifield up to the plate, and that clips the inside corner.
And a bat like this is almost over.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, we saw a lot of good pitching.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Little chopper rolls foul. Yo, 1. That's smacked down a line to center. Makes the grab on the run. Valdez back to work. The other way, and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls. 2 strikes.
O'Hoppe started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one off the mark. 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Myers gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 3. Check swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. Just missed.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Ground ball left side, and it's just foul. That was close. 1-2. That one out to right. Leon grabs it on the run. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And the slider just misses. 2
1-0.
down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Off the catcher and rolls away. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. Safe at the plate, and they take the lead on a pass ball. Fly ball to right. And that's the third out. 1 out, runner at second. Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Not
One ball,
even
one
close
strike.
there. And now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Paredes fires over to first. Angels with only 1. And now it's Christian Walker. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate, but no advance. That's ball 1. Man at second. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And that's the third out. Go ahead run on base. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul.
That's the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground to third. To Horner at second for 1. How about that double play? Billy Williams getting ready to hit.
Time up.
So now a pinch hitter, Ian Hack, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That one hammered center field. Crow Armstrong going back on this one. On the warning track.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks.
No balls, 1 strike. Did he go?
6 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Five outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Timeout.
Pinch hitting, Ian Happ.
Hack. Yeah.
4 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Hammer. And in comes the winning run. Showdown complete.
Eggy Rosario, the next up for the Padres. Rodriguez back to work. This one in the air right field. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly on the board first. And that one fouled off. Machado, the runner at first with 2 gone.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
The pitch. Popped up. Naylor sizing this one up. And that ends the inning. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 outs. On the ground to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Hard hit to third. Toss to Naylor, and that. One down. Next to hit, Wade Boggs. Foul ball. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. See you later, kid. And remember, no refunds.
So bases all loaded up. Rod Carew, the next to hit. And that's in for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
They need a strikeout, and they need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double.
Caught him looking for the K. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Ball.
All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Mike Trout. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Hey! 0-1. Hey! Okay.
One run comes across on the play.
All one's the count.
Ten outs to go.
Oh, 2 is the count.
Nine outs remaining.
Out.
8 outs left. 7 outs to go.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's running at first base. Number 13, Kevin Alcantara.
Hey! 0-1. Ball, that's in. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Six outs remaining.
Ball inside. Ah. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
5 outs left.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
That's good to run.
Hey! 0-1.
Three outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey! 0-1. That's a ball. Nope, that's inside.
Only 1 out remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. That's it, and the showdown.
here is Anthony Rizzo. Max Scherzer goes to work. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Varsho makes the grab, one down. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. He's 0 for 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Up the middle to first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now here is Billy Williams. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Two on, one out. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Bounce that off to the left, and we'll do it again. A changeup missing. And that is ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Headed towards the corner. Santander racing after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. Scherzer deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Alfonso Soriano will hit next. That to right. And that's out of play, a foul ball. This to third. Throws across the diamond. Out. First and second, no outs. And now Billy Williams, 0 for 3 in this one. Fought off foul. Lined into right. One away. He's 2 outs away. Now here is Alfonso Soriano. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ball. Almost got him.
1-1.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's Kyle Tucker. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. Ground ball. Casas steps on the bag himself.
1-0. Foul ball.
Ten outs to go.
Here, what? 0-1. Strike 2. 0-2. Huh.
9 outs remaining.
Here. 0-1.
Oh, that hammered to right. Oh, just short.
Ah! 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Seven outs to go. Out of here. One solo left.
Foul ball. Strike 3.
6 outs remaining.
That's a foul ball.
Five outs left.
Hut. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Oh, that ball scored.
Runner. Hut 1. Hey! Take! No balls, 2 strikes.
Four outs to go.
2. 0-2.
That's one run across on the play. 3 outs remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's go.
Right. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-2. Hit 3.
Just 2 outs left, and they have just 1 run left to score.
Timeout.
Let's do this. Now coming in to pinch hit, Ian Happ.
1-0. Two no's the count.
Victory is there.
Look at Captain High Roller over here. Now that's what I call a critical success.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And now the first baseman, Rod Carew, gets the slider in there for a strike. Check swing, called strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
That one to first, and that's just foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Called a strike. And that's how this game gets started. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Matt Shaw. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Here comes Anthony Rizzo.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. And here is Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
And if there's one man you want to keep off the base paths, it's this guy right here, Ricky Henderson, the undisputed stolen base king.
And Singy, Ricky's 1,406 career steals is a record that may stand forever. The active leader in career steals isn't even a quarter of the way to that number. Shea Langoliers in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike.
And with the extreme crouch of that batting stance, Ricky made pitchers work. His strike zone was as small as it gets. He's looking to get on base any way he can because he knows a single is a triple.
So now the DH spot, Tyler Soderstrom. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Hit on the ground to short. Horner fires across the diamond. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And it stays fair. Here comes the throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Stepping in, Billy Williams. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
And it's through for a hit. Not in time. He's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Tags the runner for one. And no throw. He's into first easily. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get it.
There goes Tucker. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now two aboard. Now they get the runner and a rundown. And he's got no chance. He's out. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Now pitching.
Runner on the go. Pitch in the dirt.
Hendrick.
Throw to second. Save. This one in the air, center field. Bleday sizes this one up. Nabs it. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now it's the second baseman, Max Muncy. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Matt Holliday digs in now.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Man at first with one gone. And now Nick Kurtz. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Jacob Wilson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out of the center field. Headed for the plate. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the...
Now pitching.
On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. This one in the air. Wilson. And makes the grab. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Matt Shaw. Hit in the air, right field. Muncy pulls it in on the run.
Well, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Rizzo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it. Bottom of the inning, and now Gio Urshela. That one the other way, pulls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and they're down to their last out. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is the ball game. 2-0 your final.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
And welcome in, everybody. Ready to go now. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. So a man on base to start the inning.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw to second, and great jump. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low.
That's down.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Rip to short. In plenty of time to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here comes Anthony Rizzo. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle. Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was...
Tovar. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's the left fielder, Billy Williams. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Line drive. Tovar. Whips it across. They limit the damage. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. There's a strike and a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Mickey Moniak, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty. And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Just missed. Outside low, and the count is 2-0.
2-0.
And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's outside, and that's ball 3. Got him. Strike. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. That's to third. The throw to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Kyle Tucker. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the
Gonna really
count.
need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Liner snagged it first. 2 outs, base is empty. Nico Horner now at the plate. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Here's a rip to short, but he's there. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Michael Toglia. On the ground right side. Throw on to Rizzo. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Ryan McMahon stands in now and watches strike 1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Kyle Farmer in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm
No
action.
balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. He caught it behind his back. Over to first. And very nicely done. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Freeland back to work. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
The center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To first, maybe a 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Back to the pitcher, but the throw's by him. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt Shaw.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Pickoff move to second. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. 1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And now make it 4 stolen bases in the game for him. Swing and a ground ball. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Runner on the go. And a base hit into right. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Base hit and a run in to score.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like.
And that chance handled. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Jacob Stallings now. And that's outside.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's out.
Next pitch is outside. Late with the swing there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tyro Estrada now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. That's a little bit low. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Nick Martini stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. And that one missing low.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Swings and misses. And we're back onto the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Ripped to third. And one gone to the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Tolia. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. So here's Horner now. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt. McMahon fires over to first. And it's ready to go, bottom 4. And now Brenton Doyle. First pitch just misses.
All these Rockies, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Horner over to first. Close play against the speedy runner. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one the other way. It gets down. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And he's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The other way, and foul ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings and misses. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Tolia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2
99 miles. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now Carson Kelly. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
1 away here in the 5th. To the right side. A dive. He's got it. To his knee. The throw. And they get the out. Matt Shaw, the next to hit. Out to short. Sends it to Tolia. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Ryan McMahon. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
The batter,
Kyle
number 6.
Farmer up to the plate
Second
now.
baseman,
Rounded out
Kyle
his first time.
Farmer.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus. But They should be
0-2.
lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Suzuki makes the play, and there's 2 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Got him looking. All set for the top of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate.
Jimmy.
Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
You know, Boog, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump, and
oh, look at this. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play. And here is Seiya Suzuki. And he grounds one to the right side. Farmer. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Billy Williams. 0 for 2 in this one. Line to left. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 4-0.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes outside. Chop back up the middle. Whips it to first. That ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Thairo Estrada. Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move. Corrals it. And there's one down. Nick Martini will hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Martini goes 5 feet 11 inches, 205 pounds, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
So the lineup flips over. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. Herget back to work. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And he handles it himself for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Carson Kelly. And a foul ball. And that one ripped into right. Moniak makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
On the corner for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Tovar batting with 1 down. Takes a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Good eye in that spot. And a weak ground ball to the left side. And that's just foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Tolia at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch is outside. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And that's down and away.
2-2 now.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3. Back here in Denver, we're in the top of the 8th. Leading off, Matt Shaw.
Number 38, Victor Vodnik.
On the ground. Makes the sliding stop to first. And that's a great play for the out. Here's Anthony Rizzo now.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First pitch swinging.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
That one almost got him. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip. So 1 out, nobody on. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws the first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
High fly ball out to center field. Doyle makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, ready for the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Kyle Farmer to the right side. He takes it on his own. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Stallings stands in now and watches strike 1. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Estrada up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That's to 3rd. On to 1st.
He's out.
Now 1 gone in the 9th. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Vodnik, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Hit in the air out to center field. Makes the catch. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch
Now
on the run right
shortstop,
there. He saved
Nico
extra bases for sure.
Corner.
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Carson Kelly. Moniak on his way over, and that is that. And we're back. And now the DH, Nick Martini. And a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Out there to center. And it falls. And a good start to the inning.
Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rockies down to their final out. Tovar in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike.
Inside ball.
Just off the inside edge. And a breaking ball misses outside. And there's a ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
5-0 the final.